Hello everybody, my name is Tom. I am a Fifi YouTuber turned property investor turned property investor YouTuber. A little bit of a cycle thing that we've got going on here. And I haven't uploaded on this channel for about 7 months. I do have to apologise for that. COVID has kind of got in the way. I won't lie, it's kind of put like a spanner in the works really when it's come to investing in more properties. That's what I really wanted to put up on this channel, is me investing in more properties, and unfortunately that just has not happened. On top of that, as you can tell by the title, I've had something else at the forefront of my mind when it comes to sort of like where to invest my money, and that is into my own house. Me and my wife had decided to purchase a house. It's been a long drawn out process. I'm not going to lie, it's taken almost a year from when we put our offer in on this house to buy to when we've actually managed to pick up the keys. And we have managed to pick up the keys. Yesterday we managed to pick them up, and today is the first day that we are going to head over there as owners of the house, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what we have got our hands on. So it's slightly different from what you might usually expect from me, because you'd usually expect me to buy a property, then rent it out and then make money from that. But you know, having your own house is seen as an investment. I see it as an investment anyway. The way that the market just keeps on climbing means that you buy your house and generally it's going to go up in value. Obviously that's not guaranteed, but if you look historically, that just seems to be what's happening. Not only that, but this house is pretty old and we have a lot of plans to redevelop it and make it worth a whole load more. So there is kind of like the investment side to it, and I'm going to do a bit of a series on this house where we sort of go from the starting point, which you will see today, to hopefully in a couple years time the end product. Really excited to show you guys around the house. Me and my wife are finally going to own our own front door, have a garden that we can just walk through a back door into instead of having to go down in a lift to some public open space. A nice little private garden, our own little place to relax and chill out in the sun. It should be absolutely amazing. I'm very excited. A little bit about the house. It's a 4-bed, as I said. It is Georgian. It's grade 2 listed, and that does mean that any changes we're going to have to get through the listing office, and yeah, it should be interesting. I'm not going to lie. Let's go and get over there and let's go and have a walk around. Just a little note here, guys. You might have expected me to start the tour outside the front of the house, but I didn't want to do that because I'm going to be living there. I didn't really want to show you the front of the house because it's very recognizable, and I don't want people turning up at my front door. So I hope you understand. It's a real shame though, because the house is so beautiful. But let's get into the tour. Okay, so we have arrived at the house, and I'm going to whip you around and show you basically the layout, all the different rooms and how it kind of stacks up, and then we're going to do sort of like, I think we're going out into the garden and we're going to discuss all the plans that we've got for this house. So this is the front room, the main reception area or living room. We've got a window box here, really cool. We've got like a fireplace. This is an old Georgian house, so we're hoping to restore it to its kind of like former glory. We're going to do like a mix of old meets new as we go through the house, which is going to be pretty cool. So really decent sized living room, and then we come through here and we come into sort of like the hallway, I guess. This is the hallway down to here, and we've got the cellar down here, which is at the moment just, you know, an absolute nightmare. We're going to have to do something with that, probably just use it for storage for the foreseeable future. And we come down, we've got the stairs behind us. This is the other front room, so the other window box is right here. The wallpaper in this room is absolutely amazing, and I think this is going to actually be my office where I make my videos for the first couple of months while we live here, because it's tucked away and out of the way. Fireplace in here, which is pretty nice. And then we come back out here. The whole house's layout is a little bit higgledy-piggledy as we sort of like zigzag our way around, and you can see that now we're in the morning room. This is kind of like the bit that juts out the back of the house and needs the most work, I'm not going to lie. This area, I don't know, it's just sort of like morning room, breakfast area. You zigzag diagonally through the room and you come into this kitchen, which looks more like a sauna, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what this wood paddling is all about. But yeah, this whole room is, I mean, the roof is gone. Like, we're going to probably knock this whole thing down. Like, you can see the ceiling starting to, all the panels are falling off and stuff. So a lot of work needed down there. If we go back up through the house to the stairs, because I don't want to spend too much time on the house tour, because realistically houses are
I don't know, just a bunch of rooms, aren't they? So it's more what we're going to do with it that's, I feel like, the interesting part of this. Anyway, you can see here we've got the first bedroom. This is the master. Cool pink theme and very red carpets in this room. This is the room that we're going to be staying in to start us off. We'll come down through here. This is the second bedroom, which again is at the front of the house. It is very unlevel. The floors are very uneven. Like I'm probably like down an inch in this corner of them versus the corner over there. So yeah, that's something we're going to be sorting out. And what's quite interesting about this house is that it is an old house at this end, and then it's got an extension at this end. So this house was split into two. The neighbours got like 2/3 of this house, or the original building, and we got a third at this end. And then they built another end, a very good replica at this end. I think probably 100 odd years ago this extension was put on. So where I am standing right now is the actual outer wall. So this is the outer wall here, and this takes you through to the bathroom. So yeah, this is just a pretty standard bathroom. Lots of work needed in here as well. The ceiling panels are falling down in that one too. This is bedroom number 3, which is a bit smaller, decent sized room, but yeah, it's got a nice window out into the garden. And then if we just come down and along through the corridor here, we come into the final room. There's actually a chimney stack that runs here that we need to remove, I believe. And there's a lot of water damage coming through the roof. So yeah, this one, very dark room, a little bit dingy, and yeah, just another thing on the checklist that we need to do. So let's go out into the garden and we'll have a bit more of a chat. So we have made it outside, and we can have a nice look back towards the house. If we walk towards the end of the garden, yeah, let's have a look at it from here so you can see the outside of it. So there is the house. This part here is the extension I was talking about, and that wall right here is the original building, and then this is kind of like an extension. And yeah, it's just it's an interesting one. We've got some outbuildings here, so these are pretty dilapidated, I'm not going to lie, and you can see the problem with the roof here. So we're probably going to take all of this down and just go back to our boundary line with a brick wall, and then just have open patio. So the idea is, this is quite big, so the idea is that we are going to take down this room here, these buildings here, and then we are going to build an extension, 2 stories, that comes out from here, right here, where this original building is, and we're going to build out straight across here to about here. We're going to go down here, and then we're going to connect back into the building. And what this will make is, this will become where all these flower beds and stuff are. It will be an open plan, like living room and kitchen and like morning room, I guess. So the kitchen will come down this side, or this wall here. There'll be an island, then there'll be like a dining table, and then through into this bit here where this building is at the moment will actually become a it'll become the like living room. It will just be a seating area, more of a chilled out area. And then this will be all modern, and we spoke about how we're going to go and combine like the modern with the old. Going back into the house, we'll keep that more old, and yeah, more period features on that, and then it will come through and it will be more modern, cleaner, brighter. We'll have bifold doors that open up into the garden, and then yes, we'll go all the way as gardens go. We need to remove some trees. We need to put in like patio, living area. We're going to construct a building at the end of the garden. All of this is obviously, you know, if planning permission is given to us and the listing office is fine with it. And we'll have like an office and sort of like an area for other stuff up the other end of the garden. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to think about really. It's a big project. There'll be, on top of the open plan kitchen, there's going to be a second story, which will be the master bedroom, which will have an ensuite, and it will chop a piece of the bathroom up. And I think I'm going to save most of like the real plans, the nitty gritty sort of stuff, for a future video. So I'll show you like drawings, how it will look, budgets, sort of those sorts of things, and how we got it all through planning. But that won't be for maybe a month or two. So just be patient with me, guys. I know that there's not been a video for quite a while, but obviously been trying to work on this. It was an absolute nightmare getting this to go through. The previous owner sadly passed away, and she left it to her children, and we had to go through a thing called probate. And probate is effectively, they're just trying to determine who has the right to sell it. That took like 6 months, so it took us almost a year from when we had our offer accepted to when we're actually getting the keys. So it's been a long process, hence why there haven't been many updates on the old property channel, but I will try to keep you updated on this project, and we'll probably try and pick up another project as COVID is sort of coming to the end. I can start going out looking for more houses and stuff like that to do buy to lets. It's very exciting. I'm very excited, and yeah, I guess we'll check in back with you when we've got a bit of an update. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash the thumbs up if you did enjoy, and yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.